So you want this broken Relana Twinblade built in shadow of the Erdtree.
Let's do this.
We start by following the main road and going up on the map, because the first step is to get this Relana's Twinblade. Make sure to make a stop near this dead tree on the site of grace, because there's a sign where you can get tree fragment. It's really important stuff for this DLC, but then just cross the bridge right into the castle. The bridge as always will meet you with some ballista shots, so be careful and just go straight to the camp ignoring all enemies. There will be another site of grace, so we're taking a safe over here, because enemies in Shadow of the Erdtree is insanely powerful. We're ignoring this golem and going straight past him, but here we need to turn to the right and go right past this guard into this cave. So here we just continue our way forward and we will arrive near these stairs. That's another really powerful enemy, so make sure to avoid his strong hits or he can one-shot you. And make sure to save at this site of grace, because probably we won't survive here. As you can see, he is going to one-shot us. And that's really typical and classic Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree experience. And that's why you need these tree fragments, because they will increase your armor a lot. Make sure to subscribe, because I will make a video how to survive Shadow of the Erdtree soon. But now we're just going straight into this guard and he is looking downwards. There's a hole in here, so we're dropping downwards in this hole, and there will be a bunch of dogs, so be careful. And you can destroy them or you can just go past them, turn to the left, and here is really important part where you need to be extra careful. I died here a few times. Basically we jump in on this rock and camera will turn to the left most of the time, so you need to change direction where you're walking and basically past this turtle. There will be a stairs up. Now be careful again, because here is an ambush, and that's my favorite part of Shadow of the Erdtree. Level design is insane. Ambushes is so cool and they always catch me by surprise. After exiting this room, just turn to the left and get ready to avoid all attacks of these enemies. And I would say there is actually no point to waste time in fighting them right now, so just go past them and forward. Here you need to be extra careful for this dog. He is hiding in the bushes again. Really nice level design. I enjoy it so much. But here is the stairs. We're taking the stairs up and be extra careful, because when you arrive here there will be a guy with a big sword, so make sure to just avoid them at all costs and just go past them. So here in this place basically you need to turn right, and that's why you need to be extra careful. And basically by avoiding all enemies you need to go over here, get upstairs and get ready to open the door. So here you need to open these gates. It will take some time and you are invulnerable while doing so, so feel free to basically chill a little bit and get ready to roll of these attacks. So if you are avoiding all attacks you will be fine, and just going forward, crossing this bridge, basically we almost arriving to the place we need. Again, great level design. Be careful on the stairs, so you will be dropped by this guard. And here is the last guy we need to pass to get to the next site of grace. So I like to just run, and he attacking really slow, so we are in the elevator area, and in my experience he never get on elevators, so we are completely free to get upstairs. And that will be a site of grace that we are looking for. Basically the site of grace will lead us to fight versus Rellana. And to get her Twinblades we need to defeat her, of course. Now let's talk about how we can do it. She got a really aggressive moveset. So first of all she got this Karen sword that will try to shoot you, and also she got insanely aggressive. She will always rush forward and try to destroy you. And the main mistake you can do here is to try and roll away, because you need to roll forward or she will always hit you with this spin attack. But even if you keep a nice distance from her, you are not in a safe place, because she got nice magic ability from her sword. It's basically this slashing moon attack that's shooting at you from distance, and that's insanely crazy and powerful attack. And of course I tried to cheese her. I tried to throw some sleeping pots and she can avoid them, but also I discovered that she basically can't be put in a sleep, or maybe only in my experience. Look, right now that's how she's sleeping. Basically she's never sleep, she only gets stunned for a brief second. Basically making sleep and Kamehameha strategy completely not viable against her. So how I managed to defeat her? Basically I used Mimic Tear to take aggression and just awaited all her first attacks until she starts to fight with our Mimic tiers. That's our most basic part of strategy. Also, I'm using my Knight Comet Mage build. It got pretty nice damage output, and basically all we need to do is to balance our flasks. In my experience, I found that 5 or 6 health flasks is more than enough, while having 5 or 6 magic flasks. So basically, by keeping distance and attacking her only when she's trying to kill Mimic, that's the strategy I used, and it's insanely cool and useful. But that's not it. She got second phase, and that's where you need to be extra careful. So when she enters second phase, most of the times she will use this big sword, and you need to do 2 rolls. And it's better to make 2 rolls to the right side. First roll can be left, but second should be always right to avoid this slashing attack. And after reaching half health, she will make her swords with fire and moon magic. Basically, she will do a lot more different attacks, it's a lot harder to evade, and combinations is a lot more powerful, as you can see. And even this is not it, because she got this moon attack. She will rise into the air, dropping 2 times on the ground, destroying everything basically. So she's definitely pretty hard boss and will take you a few tries, but if you're following the basic strategy, you will definitely kill her and get this remembrance of Twin Moon Knight. Now let's get back to Dreamgrave base map, and we need to take a really important item here. So at this site of grace, basically you will see some workers. Most of the time they're working in groups, but you're looking for solo worker. Here he is. Basically you destroy him, wait a few seconds, and he will become a rune bearer. So we need to destroy this rune bearer and get item from him. This item is really important, and it's called Larvar Tier. Now let's get back to Round Table Hold, and I will explain why we need this tier. So by talking to this lady, you can buy armor of Rellana, and you will look really cool in my opinion. Also, armor is pretty powerful. Not one of the best armors, but very nice. But by trading Remembrance, you can buy Rellana's Twin Blades. And here is the problem with these blades. They're scaling with 4 attributes at once, and we need face, dexterity, intelligence and strength to wear them. That's why you need to go to the debate site of Grace in Liurnia Academy, go through the road you're seeing right now. Basically, you need to jump over here and then get upstairs, avoid the ball, and also will take a fight versus a guy who's guarding the elevator. By taking elevator upstairs, you will get into the place where is boss. And after defeating this boss, she will become friendly. So now we can talk with her, and she will give us ability to respect our character by using this Larvar tiers that we got from Rune Bear. Because there is high possibility you won't have exact attributes needed to wear these blades effectively. Right now you see moveset of this blade. Pretty basic and boring, that's why it's a bad idea to wear it in one hand. Because when you equip it in 2 hands, the second blade will come up in your hand instantly, and moveset will be changed to this crazy slashing and hacking and piercing attacks. I really enjoy double katana builds, but this blade is now my favorite. This moveset is a lot better and got a lot more variety, and I like these snappy fast attacks. And right now you're seeing L2 button, so basically we're standing in a stance and charging our blades with different magic, when we can unleash fire attack with R2, or we can do slashing moon attack with R1. The coolest part, it's not single attack like with Moon Wheel, it's actually combo attack. It's doing lower damage instantly, but it's harder to miss because you can do around 4-5 hit combos with each with fire or with moon attack. So let's go and respect our character and get ready to wield these crazy blades. So just to wield you need 13 strength, 16 dexterity, face and intelligence. That's the base parameters, and I will show you build for level 161. I would always start with 60 vigor for Shadow of the Erdtree. To be able to cast magic you need around 20 mind, 13 strength with 30 endurance. And while magic is cool, we need normal attacks too, so 50 dexterity is our base. I'm getting 25 intelligence and 33 face. I get higher face to being able to get Golden Vow and Shabriri incantations. So let's see this sword in action against basic enemies, and as you can see, there is no wow factor. Basically we're doing almost 0 damage. Although range is pretty nice, we're shooting from medium range, these half moons, and we can spin around, shooting fires around us, and they got some delayed power, delayed attack. But you can't kill enemies by being cool, so first of all we need to work on our damage, and the first step is to actually upgrade your blades. and we will upgrade our twin blades to +10. This will increase scaling to at least C. Instantly, damage of skills will be raised from 100 to 400 damage. Considering we're not making one single attack, but like 2 or 3 attacks in combination, it's really nice boosts. Also, if you think that leveling intelligence will help you do more damage, better don't worry. 25 is a sweet spot because look, this is the damage with 50 intelligence. There is better stats to get in Shadow of the Erdtree, and we can increase damage of our skills by other factors. The first thing you can do is to go into this place in Limgrave, and basically on top of the hill you will find Alexander, his big pot, and you can finish his quest to get insanely cool amulet. It will be Shard of Alexander that will greatly increase power of skills. Or you can kill him to get slightly worse version of this talisman. To get next good talisman, you need to get up the lift of Dectus and basically go into this area, into Fort Leylit. It will take some time to get here, it's not really close to elevator, and you will be met by a big guy, but you won't have any problem by shooting some slashes of moon at him. Then continue your way up top and you will find the bridge in the wall, and it's really easy to miss, but when you know, and you will find easily here is a talisman. This will be Fire Scorpion Talisman. It will increase fire damage, but lower damage negotiation. So it will increase fire attack, but not our slashing moon attack. If you like the slashing moon attacks, then you need Magic Scorpion Charm that you can get by going into Lurna of Lakes and getting uphill to Great Manor Gates, and then basically going through this castle, defeating some bosses, and you will find yourself near the Rani's Rise. And here in the tower there will be a guy named Celebus, and by completing his quest he will give you this charm. Another really useful talisman will be from the Grand Lift of Dectus going top to these ruins. There will be a boss in here, it's pretty easy boss, so just go down in the ruins, defeat the boss, and you will find Ritual Sword Talisman. That will increase damage when HP at maximum. And just by getting all this combination, by buffing ourselves with Hollow Shabiri, Golden Vow, we're already doing 900 damage. Or around 3 to 4k with full combination, no matter we're doing fire or moon spells. That's insanely powerful stuff, but we can make it even stronger by getting into Lurna of Lakes, into Labyrinth Site of Grace, and then following the lake to the next Site of Grace. You will find yourself over here, and now just run and buff yourself near this stone, because going forward after the stone there will be minor Erdtree and you need to fight versus him. So I fought with him without any magic, and as you can see, basic damage of the swords is already pretty insane with this build. That's just crazy how powerful it is. The next Erdtree spirit we need to fight in Kalit. From Rotwind Balcony just go downwards to minor Erdtree and you will find this dude. He is actually pretty strong, but as you can see, I don't care. I almost two-shot him with my fire attacks, and he gave me this Flame Shrouding Cricketeer. So we got Flame Shrouding Cricketeer and Magic Shrouding Cricketeer. With this setup, you can completely freely go back to the Shadow of the Erdtree in this checkpoint and get stuff that I forgot to get. Because now we're not fearing these guys. Look at these poor souls. And basically by following the road to Relana again that we just took, and at this place where this crazy dude, you can actually fight him right now, but still he's pretty strong, and be careful to not die to him because he can two-shot you and you basically can two-shot him too. He will drop another cool sword, but that's a story for another day. We're going to this place, and as this altar there will be a talisman. And if we carefully look at my talisman build right now, it's basically a glass cannon, because 2 scorpions will make you take a lot more damage. So decide what spell you're not using a lot, and change the Scorpion to Renala's Cameo. That will increase damage of skills when you keep in stance. And now we're getting back to one of the first Sites of Grace and getting straight to this mausoleum. So it's easy to find this place, and basically going down and getting ready for the fight. Also, I'm using Shabrir now, but again, it will make you take a lot more damage. So you can easily swap it for Flame Grant Me Strength. So this dude here is kind of boss, but he's not really hard. You just need to wait left or right from his crossbow minigun. And now when you hold your stance a little bit, it will be insanely more powerful damage. You just need to wait around 1.5 seconds, and that's what you will get. This damage is just insane. We're doing around 5k damage in one combo, and this combo is pretty fast, so it's pretty easy to destroy this poor dude and get insanely cool armor set. So this armor set is one of the best in the game right now. I really recommend getting this, and especially considering you can get it really early in the DLC. And as you can see, it got a lot better stats, but to wear this armor you need a lot higher endurance. That's why I told you there's better stats to level up than intelligence. You need 50 endurance to keep this build. And you will have a lot of fun by playing this in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. But if you need to level up a little bit for this build, make sure to watch video on the screen right now how to fast farm runes. And there's another really cool build with great katana, so make sure to check this out too. See you in the next videos.